What's going on, y'all? It's your man Stephen Bardo coming at you with another halftime edition of Bardo's Breakdown. I know a lot of people are nervous right now, but for those of you that have not, trying to get my IG up, y'all, it ain't helping me out. For those of you all that are concerned right now, you should be. Loyola is a quality team. You can see the really good stuff that they run in half court, how they put themselves in position to be successful. They're taking advantage of what Illinois does defensively, where Illinois doesn't really switch a lot on the perimeter. So they're running a lot of actions to get guys. They're turning the corner. Are the Ramblers able to come off simple down screens? There's some interchanging actions that are taking place that are really confusing the Illini defensively. You tip your hat to the Ramblers. This is a quality team. If you guys saw the pregame hit that I did, I talked about the thing that you'll notice. If Illinois is doing well, they're pushing tempo. If the game is to the a half court situation, that's going to favor Loyola. Their half court offense is excellent. I think you guys can see that now. Fred Wakefield, what's good? So don't be surprised when you see these actions that Illinois are struggling to cover, because with Krutwig, you've got to stay home. He's a point center. They can run their offense through him. And all these little actions that you're seeing, the Illini are struggling with because, in my opinion, they are sticking to their defensive principles where they don't switch that much on the perimeter. So watch for the Illini to make a defensive adjustment to switch on perimeter offensive actions by Loyola. Krutwig is going to get his. He's the number 4 player in the country, according to Ken Palm Analytics. Number 4 in the country. So Krutwig is going to be successful. He's going to score. He's going to set up his teammates. He's just a really good player that doesn't get a lot of national attention. But this is not surprising. Is the score surprising? A little bit, because Illinois has not been able to get anything in transition. Loyola is doing a great job of funneling Io off of his right hand. They're funneling him left, and they're getting great help when he catches the basketball. So you tip your hat to the Ramblers. Can the Illini overcome this deficit? Of course they can. Of course they can. They're going to have to do some things differently. Loyola has done a great job on the glass. That's been the key for Loyola, in my opinion. It's not only their offensive execution, what they've done defensively, but what they've done on the glass has been impressive. Al and Pal's show was good. Ewell 678, Billy D 73. I'm sweating bullets out here, Bardo. Hopefully Illini come back like Flying Illini did back in '89. At Who Dat, Aaron Stalk Fleet. What does Illinois need to do to make an up-tempo game? Artez. Matt Gertzmeyer, good to see you. Trame Michelle. What the Illini need to do is control the defensive glass and then push. You're not going to see the high-flying dunks and layups that you've grown accustomed to seeing, because this is a Loyola team that they're very savvy. They don't attack the offensive glass until they know that they have an advantage. You'll rarely see them, unless they can get to it, you'll rarely see 2 Ramblers go to the offensive glass. But what's been happening, they've got the Illini so off balance, they've been able to send 1 or 2 guys to the offensive glass and come up with extra possessions. And that's kept Illinois out of the fast break situation for the most part. That's a good question there, Artez. I appreciate you. Trying to pull up this statistics here so I can back up my point, what I was trying to explain to you guys in that. Okay, here we go. Rebounding. Let's do the split box. Yeah, see, so points off turnovers, 12-4 in favor of Loyola. Illini have 9 turnovers. That's got to clean up. Total rebounds, okay, it's even on the glass. Loyola's got 4-3 in terms of offensive rebounding. So going to be interesting to see the adjustments that Brad Underwood has to make, right? Brad Underwood's got to step up here. It's not just the players. This is schematic. So let's see with Brad Underwood what kind of adjustments he and his staff can make at halftime, because Loyola stuff, their offensive sets, those I call them they do a lot of Iverson cuts. They're called banana cuts. And so they'll start low and they'll kind of almost like a banana cut, and they'll either catch or they'll go on the bounce, and there's no help defense for the Illini because of the really good spacing that Loyola has. They've really stretched the Illini out on the half court offense. And so what kind of adjustments can the Illini make? Right? That's going to be key. Of defensive adjustments. Offensively, the Illini are fine. I know that sounds crazy. They've got 24 at halftime. They've got 9 turnovers. But offensively, the Illini are fine. I've seen them have struggles in the first half, make adjustments, and come back in the second half and be more efficient on the offensive end. You will see that. They'll move Kofi around a little bit differently. They'll try to enter the ball on different points of location. When the Illini are rolling, they try to get it at the top of the key. Either Corbello will whip around pass into Kofi in the post, or it'll be high-low from the elbow position. But the Illini will have to make adjustments in how they get Kofi involved in the offense, because when the ball comes to him, the Ramblers doing a really good job of swarming the rock, right? And Kofi has 4 assists on the year. So he's not accustomed to catching and looking. He's accustomed to catching and gathering and trying to power through the defense. So this is what you get paid for, right? This is the best. This is it. This is the best stuff this is what the tournament's all about. Who wants a cakewalk to the tournament? I'd rather get challenged. I'd rather be down double digits, have to find a way to come back, and then it bolsters your confidence. But if you can't come back and Loyola wins, you tip your hat to the best team. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the best team in the first half was not even close. It was Loyola on both ends of the floor. So you tip your hat to your opponent. You try to come out and make adjustments. You try to get the tempo back to your favor. And, Ayo Dosunmu, you got to force the action a little bit. Can't be passive. Can't be hesitant. Even if you're going and you got to get to your right hand and you get a charge in there, so be it. You got to get to your right hand. If that's what your strength is, you got to get to your strengths. You cannot allow a team to take you out of your game. Okay? If I'm Ayo Dosunmu, I'm getting on the glass. I'm dribble penetration, looking to set up my teammates, not looking to score, but dribble penetration because I know that they're coming. So if Ayo can put it on the deck, he draws another defender. That means there's 4-on-3 when he gets the ball out of his hands. Now, that might be a little bit different for Illinois. That might be a little bit different approach than they're accustomed to, but this is what the tournament's all about. Teams giving you different looks, and can you overcome that? And if you can't overcome that, you go home early. So this is a great situation, I think. I'm excited because this is what basketball is all about. Can you overcome adversity? Can you make the necessary adjustments? And can you get your teammates up? The energy's flat because Loyola has them on their heels. But you have to generate your own energy if you're Illinois. You've got to run. You got to hit the glass. And when you secure the defensive rebound, it doesn't matter if all 5 are back from Loyola. You still got to run. You still got to run your secondary break. You got to get into your stuff. You can't it's kind of like Loyola's kind of like that kid on the block who is really tough that, might not get picked first or second in the pickup games, but man, you hate playing against his ass because he's tough. He's undersized. He comes at you. He knows what you like to do, so he tries to take things away. That's what Loyola is. They're the guy that gets disrespected, that doesn't get the love, that plays in a Missouri Valley Conference that basketball people know is a quality conference, but the casual fan, the March Madness fan may not understand how good these teams are, right? So this is great to me. I think this is what the tournament's all about, right? And if you're going to be the best, you got to beat the best. So Illini fans, I don't know what you need to do. Maybe you need to take some, drink some ginger tea to settle your stomach down, or, go get some ginger ale or go get a hug or something. But this is what it's all about. They're the number 1 seed. They're going to get everybody's best shot. And if they can't overcome this, they don't deserve to advance. And Loyola deserves to advance. Because if you see the first half, the attention to detail for the scouting report, Loyola has kicked Illinois behind. Loose balls, Loyola's winning. Forced turnovers, Loyola's winning. Loyola's winning across the board. Illinois got a breath of fresh air towards the back end of the half. We'll see if they can continue that. All right. You guys enjoy the second half. We'll be back in post game. Like I said, I have a couple of hopefully a couple surprises that'll join me in post game. But enjoy the rest of the game, guys. Ought to be great. All right. Peace.